And we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 10th episode of the Crypto Bull. I'm your host, Dimitri from Gracious Interests. Hello, everyone. Today, 10th episode, special occasion. It is one of it is my 10th, special enough. I'm going to say this one is going to be a more or less special episode. Mainly, I'm not going to analyze an unknown project to me, but this time I've decided to, do the festivities for the 10th episode to let the community of three big coins, mainly Dogecoin, Litecoin, and Chainlink, decide which project I would do next of those three. And Chainlink actually won with a huge margin. I'm immediately going to pop up the poll here. Just 1 second. Where is it? Here we go. And I'm going to show you guys on screen. I'm not telling jokes here. Share screen. Share screen. There we go. On Twitter. So, 10th episode of Crypto Bull went for one of the big ones. People had a choice to opt for the Dogecoin, so the Doge army, the Link Marines, which won greatly, and the LTC Litecoin family. So with 45 votes in total and more than half of them going to Link, today we are going to do a technical analysis of Link. So, like most other episodes, I will be making use of the same guidelines as retaken in my course, The Crypto Bull. Uh, the course itself is mostly about trading and how to trade well, the basics to trading, and how to maximize your profit. Now, in it is a page dedicated to recognizing naturally good and decent projects, wherein I lay down a few ground rules. These rules will naturally be applied to the project. Now, like I said, it's a little bit of a special episode. Technically, I wouldn't do coins or projects I'm already involved in, but since this is a little bit of a celebration, I decided I would go ahead and just, put them up, I'm going to say. So I'm going to try to keep my based opinion, mostly positive opinion about Chainlink for myself, and just let, the talking and the information available do everything. Um, was already going to be based making an assumption, but hey. So this is Crypto Bull. This is the page in question, whereupon I will be making use of the guidelines contained therein. So what are we going to do? We are going to look up its historical value. Graph, best case scenario, must look a little bit like the one quoted here. Um, Uptrend in general, there might be a few peaks downward, but in general must be bullish, getting up. Going to take a look at the community and dedicated websites, newsrooms and hashtags concerning cryptocurrency. Why? Well, a healthy cryptocurrency project has an active community, daily or weekly updated news articles, trending hashtags on a monthly or bi-monthly basis, and a modern, up-to-date website. So, without further ado, let's get into it. For this, I'm always going to use the website CoinGecko. CoinGecko is a website where all variety crypto projects, that's a mistake from my part, where all dedicated cryptocurrency projects are listed and where a shit ton of information is actually made available. I wanted to search, I made a mistake of typing in CoinGecko, but it's in the top 10 Chainlink. Sadly enough, not much higher, but yeah, I'm not going to be based here. So, what do we see on screen? Current worth $32, 32.57 to be exact. Underneath it, expressed in Bitcoin and Euro. An uptick with 0.7% in the last 24 hours. We see market cap rank top 10, website, dedicated website, and a blog. We'll be exploring that one. Explorers, I immediately see here Etherscan, Explorer, blockchain, chain, block scout. The first two indicate to me already that it is a project being built on the Ethereum blockchain. So it will probably be an Ethereum, an ERC20 token. Wallets supported by Crypto.com DeFi wallet and naturally the Ledger wallet. Communities on Reddit, Twitter, Telegram. As with most decent projects, there is naturally the source code available on GitHub. What I do like to see are these tags here. They on the bigger projects, more tags should become available, which indicate or tell me a little bit of what it's about. So tags, it is a token, okay. Makes part of the Solana ecosystem. Blue, no idea what is being mentioned with that one. Going to. Oh yeah, okay. Deals with one of the indication colors. Offers business services, has to do with infrastructure, is a smart contract platform, belongs or makes part of the Polkadot ecosystem, has to do with decentralized finance or DeFi, and something with Oracle. We'll get deeper into it later on. So we continue. We are, as mentioned in the crypto bull itself, are going to take a look at the price indication. Now, as seen on screen here, this is merely the changes upon the last 24 hours. Actually, we are interested in the total time span. What do I see? Well, since its inception somewhere in November 2017 when it became listed, it has been in a consistent uptick. I see no immediate big peaks, unlike other cryptocurrency projects who also follow the market, which implies this one is running its own course. There's natural growth occurring, which is a huge surplus in my opinion. So we've got a few peaks here. You see here a little bit of a bearish market. It coincides with COVID-19, such where the entire crypto market was going down. But considering the height here for 19, it dropped down to 11. Okay, it was being halved, but it seems fine. First uptick here in August 2020, and then consistently going up, and seems to be quite stable here last couple of months. Closer look, yearly basis. As you can see here on the graph, very nice uptick, and practically coincides with the one here shown in the crypto bull. Was I? There it is. Yearly basis, 180 days, so that's about 6 months. Nice uptick. Very nice uptick still. 30 days, quite stable. A little bit on the downside here. Nice uptick. Last week, also still in uptick. A little bit of a downside here, but I'm assuming, well, from what I can tell, going to be akin to this side here. So going downward a little, only to retake its former heights and naturally the 24-hour volume. Where is it available? Yeah, naturally, eToro, Crypto.com, those are sponsored. FTX, BDesk, etc., etc. So it's being listed here. Now, because I know about Chainlink and where it's available, you may include Binance, Coinbase, and Kraken. By reason, on all three, I have bought Chainlink in the past. But the biggest volume being traded on a 24-hour basis here seems to be FTX, where Chainlink is being distributed. About Chainlink coin, I like to see it being very, 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 very well described here, which implies communication is quite good with CoinGecko and other markets. So today is 30 in the last 24 hours. It has a circulating supply of 420 million Link coins, and there's a max supply of 1 billion coins. So mining isn't even halfway. So great time to step in, and to refer towards the price indication on max level, I dare say this one is going to grow tremendously still. I do not expect an immediate sudden bull run upward. By reason, you always need to verify with the amount of circulating tokens of the crypto project. Not even halfway here. So I dare say it will still grow on steadily. It's only in the last 25% of the max supply that will become available that you might see sudden increases. But that's very good news. Still, a lot of people can get into Link and make good profit. Uh, it's one of the reasons why I'm in, but I'm not going to be based. I'm simply going to continue here. So, what is Chainlink about? Chainlink is a decentralized Oracle network that brings off-chain data into an on-chain format, bridging the gap between the isolated blockchain and real-world data. For those who are less technically inclined or want to have in more plain English terms, well, it's actually a bridge between data online, so not on the blockchain, and bringing that information on chain. Um, how to exemplify? For example, if you want to build a token backed by gold, you'd naturally want to know the current gold price. So, what is being said in this one sentence is a Chainlink will help to verify from trusted sources the data, mainly the price of gold from a variety of sources, and communicate that price through its network onto a blockchain project, which will make use of that data to, well, actually build the cryptocurrency being backed by gold. So it is some sort of bridge. Well, it will function as some kind of bridge. Now, let's continue. It aims to ensure that the external information, pricing, weather data, event outcomes fed to smart contracts remain untampered with. So, trusted sources, it will do the verification. Yeah, I'm already running ahead here. Sorry, that's, yeah, never mind. So, trusted sources. Chainlink is built on top of the Ethereum blockchain, and Chainlink is the native token of the protocol. Link is used to pay the Chainlink network operators for their services. So the Chainlink is actually being used through a variety of operators for the information gathered and transferred to the blockchain, from what I can tell. They have a little video here. I suggest to watch it at your own leisure. I'm not going to put it here by reasons if I want to play a video, the sound isn't distributed towards the live stream. I did that for, well, copyright violations to not have some against my name. So look at your own leisure. Brief history of Chainlink is a product developed by a private company called Smart Contract Chainlink Ltd. Limited. The project raised a total of 32 million during its initial coin offering in 2017, went live on the Ethereum mainnet 2 years later on June 1st, 2019. Team behind Chainlink, what contract Chainlink, what is the purpose of Chainlink? Well, we split it into two sections, Chainlink, the protocol, and there's Chainlink, the token. Actually, both will be related to each other. What is the protocol, which is the most important part, in my opinion? Why? This is the practical use case. Before we dive into the function, you need to understand basic smart contracts and how oracles work. Smart contracts are the if this then that software code through which, so it's actually algorithms being run. For smart contracts to read real world data, they must find a way to connect and synchronize with external data sources. So oracles such as the bridge that allows off-chain data to be made available on-chain. So it's what I explained earlier. It will form a bridge between data offline or online, but from a variety of sources, and brings it onto a blockchain. Simple as that. So what is it? It's a decentralized network, and that's what they are telling here. Enables real-world data to be made available on-chain. Two components: network of outbound nodes to request off-chain data, and two, a network of inbound nodes that will synchronize the requested off-chain data back on the chain. So two steps. You've got nodes or users who will make a request for data like give me the gold price. Two, there's the inbound nodes that will synchronize the information back on chain. Will say, okay, I received the gold price. I'm now going to transfer it towards data on chain. So they are saving information on the blockchain. That's what's written here, but they divided it into two simple processes. Data synchronization process begins with Chainlink requests the external information via smart contract, known as a request smart contract. Up here you see the schematic on how it enables, like I said, this one's gold, participating node onto the Chainlink contract, exchanged, and then transferred towards a variety of platforms. So yeah, up here you can see it goes two ways. So the Chainlink contracts may ask on the first one here, the outbound nodes request information. They get it, price of gold, might be weather temperature, data based on CoinGecko, or amount of votes, for example, in a presidential election. They transfer to on-chain contracts. These guys will transfer it to the on-chain protocols, which might be Synthetics, WAVE. This one I did a review on, I believe it was the first episode here. It might also be transferred to Polkadot, Ethereum itself, etc., etc. So yeah, let's continue. A request smart contract will then trigger a corresponding smart contract known as a service level agreement, or SLA for short, and further generate three more sub-smart contracts. Chainlink reputation contract. So self-explanatory. This deals how trusted a source will be. Chainlink order matching contract matches the request made from the request smart contract based on the parameter set to choose not between on the bits and fulfill the request. So it matches the demander with the information gathered. Chainlink aggregating contract. So once the request node is matched, information received from the chosen oracles will be aggregated on the aggregating contract. So all information gathered will actually go through that part of the contract and will simply be gathered. Well, before all this, well, it's loose information being, well, gathered around. This one will make sure everything is aggregated, so coming together. Once the aggregating contract returns the requested information to the requested smart contract, the information will be translated and passed to the blockchain. So once this is done, the information which walked through these contracts will finally be transmitted towards the protocols or the demanders. So yeah, it's basically what's written here. Turn the node operators will be rewarded with Link for their services. Chainlink, the token, the second part, used for internal payment to pay the Chainlink node operators for their work. Staking, node operators have to stake in network in order to participate and provide data services. Nodes with higher stakes have a higher chance of getting selected to provide the requested data. So the more you stake, well, the more trusted you can become within the network. Who uses Chainlink are developers who want to integrate Chainlink into their project, or those who want to sell their data and become part of participating nodes. So mostly developers or people who want their data to be used on, well, within the smart contracts. And within the Chainlink ecosystem, WAV, Synthetics, Yuan Finance, and Google. Google, yeah, kind of long or short. So yeah, that's mostly information for traders. I'm going to continue here by doing an analysis of the community and websites. I'm quickly going to take a peek. No questions. There we go. Website. Chainlink and block.chainlink. Divided it into. Connect your smart contract to the outside world. Chainlink's decentralized Oracle network provides reliable, tamper-proof input and output for. So, small introduction. First things first, website loaded very fast. Indicates it is an up-to-date project, that the developers are actively busy with the project, and, well, it decreases the likelihood of being a scam. Also, unlike a previous project I did, there's an immediate explanation what they are about. They immediately give you, well, naturally, Need to put this one away. The losing my words here. Some of the associated platforms, immediate links for development, and exploring solutions. As an investor or developer, I like seeing this. First try. Price feeds from any API, integrate price feeds, highly secure and flexible infrastructure, tamper-proof network, proven time-tested solutions. So once again, what is Chainlink? A very nice explanation. Standard Oracle network. I'm just going to highlight it, let you guys read. But keep in mind the explanation I did a few minutes earlier. That's the gist of the issue. Powering the future of smart contracts, WAV, synthetic CO, and finance Celsius. Start building with Chainlink. To get random numbers in FD, blah, 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 blah. So, site more or less technical, but need fast loading, and I've got plenty of information what they are about, which is what a decent project should do. I immediately see here Chainlink news, so we'll explore that one later on. Once again, probably I'm going to have to refer here because not all social media are indicated on the CoinGecko. I believe there was only mention of Reddit, Twitter, and Telegram, and from what I can tell, there's a WeChat, Discord, and YouTube. A bit surprised to not seeing Discord there. However, not all too bad. Well, I have a liking towards Discord, so CoinGecko should probably do an update, or development team should indicate there's a Discord channel, but probably there's a reason to it why it's not retaken. We'll explore that one later on. Developers, documents. I like to see white papers or technical papers doing the explanation. Is there a very nice white paper? It seems not. A QR code, nice. But I've got the impression this is the white paper itself. Yeah, okay. Implementation bridges adding external adapters to nodes. Yeah, what we see here, get out here, developers docs. The docs itself is actually the white paper. It indicates how everything works, how you can connect, how you can develop, etc. So yeah, in itself, quite clear first go, which implies they are very technically minded. A little bit of shame I don't see a combined book, but in itself, not all too bad. It's more or less of a menu, but in itself, not all too bad. You have everything you need here at hand, and very nicely put out, even with function codes, etc. So yeah, that's a bonus point I'm going to say. Developer resources, Chainlink docs. So they once again refer towards the Chainlink docs. So the white paper is actually something quite interactive. That's the word I was looking for, whereby you can immediately start developing while learning about the coin, about the protocol itself. So price feeds from external AP calls, we're here to help, and which is quite nice, and which I've noticed there's a lot of references to get into contact with them to, well, help out with your project you want to connect. Well, that's quite good. There's a lot of platforms who do not offer such services. So solutions overview. Actually, I'm a little bit curious. Universally connected smart contracts. A lot more here. Quite a few renowned ones. Also projects I have some good faith in, like the Celsius network. Big fan of those guys. Real world data. Here's a little bit how it works. Polkadot, Binance, Ethereum, any blockchain, Chainlink network. So they are some kind of layer solution which will transmit data offline towards any blockchain and instill real world events even, or vice versa. Now, I'm going to talk about that later on, why I so much like Chainlink. It would also, well, put into plain English terms what's it about and why its growth is so big. But yeah, let me continue here. Data providers, ecosystem, community overview. To take a quick peek. Get involved, read the latest news on Twitter, Telegram. So yeah, quite a lot of pictures here. I like it. There's upcoming events, mostly in English from what I can tell. There's a hackathon for in the spring of 2021. DeFi, NFT, gaming or universally connected dApp. Okay, global communities, China, Telegram communities. There's a lot of communities here. Oh, in Dutch. Was almost going to say nothing in Dutch, but there we are. Chainlink grant recipients, sorry, blog, Chainlink videos. So yeah, they are quite extensive. Yeah, next one's up. There's a grant program here, so you can probably earn Chainlink by getting involved with the community. Always nice. I'm not going to get all too deep into it. I'm just going to say, read at your own leisure. Click on it, see what you can do if you are convinced of the project itself. On 7 link pool, blah blah blah. What's this? Those are grant recipients. Can you tell I'm normally Dutch? So yeah, I'm going to close this one. I'm heading on towards the block, which was the next tab. Option reporting. So, like I said in my crypto bull, I want to see regular updates, block updates, news updates, etc., etc. So there's no date indication here. It's a bit sad. Perhaps if I do it like this, 24th of February. That's the main highlight. Read with mainnet launch of the off-chain reporting. So big announcement actually. More security audit. Also mainnet. So that's been launched. Education, 25th January. Okay, not as updated as I would be led to believe. My apologies, small mistake. Trans education. Well, there is some movement, but not on a weekly basis, so it's a bit sad. Events. It seems websites, when it concerns events, needs to be a little bit updated. Bit sad, but okay. I'm going to continue considering the time scale I'm working with. I'm going to explore the community immediately. I'm going to reopen their website. Just going to head on with CoinGecko, Reddit, Twitter, Telegram. Reddit. So, official Chainlink links and resources 3 years ago. Okay. 11 hours ago. Oh, on blockchain. 17 hours, 17 hours. So it seems there's some decent movement going on. You can buy gift cards with Chainlink on Coinbase, it seems. Building dynamic NFTs on Intercards using Chainlink. Build decentralized site on XDAI chain, which is the most important type of decentralized exchange. Not going to vote on that one. It's not an opinionated live stream. We try to be as neutral as possible. So yeah, I see a lot of news, what they're doing, videos, not so much memes, but well, advancements in the project itself. So yeah, Twitter seems to be active. There's a sudden jump here, but not as active as I would suspect it would be. I've seen smaller projects, much smaller projects, where well the Reddit was simply exploding with activity. A bit sad to see it not occurring here. Now, in any case, it isn't that bad. I'm going to hit on new 10 minutes ago, so yeah. 1 hour, 13 hours, yeah. Not as much activity on Reddit. We're going to look up Chainlink here. 280,000, 18,000 followers, 20 following. It seems here the well, also updates 16 hours ago, 19 hours. Okay. I'm going to assume they are based in the US by reason. The amount of hours being non-active coincides a little bit with their business opening hours, so probably not based in Europe, which would explain a difference in activity. Quite a few updates here. 5th of April, 5th of April. Capital has integrated Chainlink. From what I can tell with the news, there's a lot of platforms starting to make use of the services they have on offer. From the Twitter tweets that I can see here, and for those who pause a little bit to read silently the Reddit topics, all having to do updates with integrations of Chainlink supporting a variety of platforms, which is the same case here. Dio saying servicing at a month for secure price data. So once again, update 31st of March. They integrated. So yeah, I can tell Twitter tends to be quite active, and from what I like to see, there's a lot of comments here. So people who support the network. So there's a lot of people showing support on Twitter. Community is probably Twitter based. I'm going to take a look at Telegram channel, desktop. Am I in? Yeah, that's Chainlink official, 12/19, 12/18. So yeah, a few minutes ago. Not as active, but that's all right. In that case, your cell phone, smartphone isn't going to blow up with notifications. And people ask questions here. Margus. Questions that need to be answered. I'm going to close it once again. So Telegram, Twitter seems to be the place to go. But naturally, I noticed there are a lot more social media here. I didn't visit their YouTube, neither did I do their Discord or WeChat. Chainlink, put it on break. Chainlink developer workshops. So if you're a developer want to work with Chainlink, it seems they have a variety of videos educating you on the matter on how to integrate. That was the Brave browser. Nice one. Sorry. So workshops to help developing with them. Some highlights. Some interesting talks, it seems. Problem single data sources, importance of market coverage of DeFi pricing. So, small videos. The hackathon of spring 2021. Opening ceremony. So, yeah. Looks quite nice. Quite a lot of playlists with tons and tons of information. I'm going to quick peek here. Hackathon, engineering tutorials. That's great. Korean DeFi oracles. So you've got a lot of information to congest when it concerns Chainlink. So they are very technically focused, which is great, especially with the variety of videos here, which implies you have decent support, which is great for a project like this one. Community. Yeah, I'm going to close YouTube. Let's accept. Here, let us hope my Discord channel for once again doesn't need updates, unlike the last one. Where are my friends? That E6. Oh yeah. So this is their channel. That's the general chat. Welcome. Note announcements, lab careers, technical. So Ethereum clients, external adapters. So once again, all very technical. So if you have questions, if you are a developer, you can easily reach out to them on Discord. I'm going to take a quick peek here. Today, node operators issue is fixed, so it seems, well, they're quite fast with when it concerns questions. Today on 12:07, 12:20. Nice. So for getting involved with Chainlink, I suggest, as always, checking out their Discord channel. Seems there's always quite a few people active and online. And you've got quite a lot. You even have support channels for the projects you are working with, like Polkadot support. I immediately see him, Moonbeam, Plasm, RSK, Solana, Synthetics. So yeah, very nice done. Very community driven. Like seeing that. Uh, implies it has very great potential for use and development, for use in development. I'm going to lock it out. And that's the Korean version. I'm going to close that one by reason I don't speak Korean or Chinese. So yeah, that's what the community is about. So slightly back here, training hashtag, more up-to-date website. So it seems I'm already rounding up a little bit this episode. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Getting back here. So, Chainlink, what have we learned? Well, we have learned that it's actually a platform which enables the transfer or communication of not on-chain information and relay it back towards, well, information on-chain through a variety of nodes who do the validation and the verification of the data. They are being called oracles in that sense. Now, when it concerns price feed for the traders, as you saw during the live stream, the general price or value of Chainlink is in considerable uptick. It's always has been bearish. The reason to that, well, they do not seem to follow market movements. They seem to create their own value through adaptation and use of their platform and, well, technical connections. I also promised during this live stream that I would divulge a little bit into the why and why they are so positioned decently, and also one of the reasons why I'm so interested in the Chainlink project and why it has my support and why it actually makes part of my portfolio. You see, smart contracts are being used on a variety of projects. They are being used for the creation of stablecoins, a variety of other tokens. They are being used in DeFi, so decentralized finance. They are being used in, well, anything that is related to cryptocurrency, whereby off-chain data needs to be connected towards blockchain. So, for example, with stable coins, if you say, yeah, I'm creating a stable coin here, and each coin is backed by, for example, 1 gram of gold or diamonds or rubies or coal or metal or whatever, well, will you need to know the price of said source and link it straight back onto the chain? Why? Well, that gives value to the stablecoin. By knowing the exact price and value of the underlying asset, will you know how much that coin is worth? What smart contract or what smart contracts do is actually saying if then which equals that. It's some sort of algorithm, but it still needs data to process. What Chainlink does is providing that data. It takes on a central role on providing data and running it through trusted nodes. So anything, really anything which makes use of, well, smart contracts, well, in a sense, Chainlink will be involved, which implies, well, in a variety of live streams I did together with Abu American, in the Dutch live streams I do, I underline the importance of, well, DeFi, for example, so decentralized finance, how it's growing. I've talked about, sorry, I'm going to remove the cat here. Say hi, kitty. Nice. So where I, sorry, underlined the importance, well, not the importance, but the growth of a variety of crypto projects related towards decentralized finance, NFTs, which all make use of smart contracts. What Chainlink does is providing information to the smart contracts. It takes on a central role in the entire change and movement within the crypto market. So, for those who cannot see what I'm aiming at here, it's one of the that's one of the reasons why Chainlink is growing as it does. It's one of the reasons why I'm getting involved with Chainlink. Main reason why I'm doing so, because they are central lab. Doesn't work today. They are positioned in a they are in a central position to, well, the entire movement with the DeFi revolution, like I like to call it. So, decentralized finance movement, the up and coming NFTs, the non fungible tokens, the decentralized exchanges, they take on a central role. And if you see things like Cardano, so ADA, going upward, you see Uniswap going upward, you see the Celsius network being intensively used to unbank yourself, block smart contracts, and in extension, Chainlink is being involved, which implies that even though these guys are growing, it implies that Chainlink will also be growing, albeit on a slower rate, but steadily and securely upwards. Which is something which cannot be said about the variety of platforms themselves, like Uniswap, for example, is quite volatile when it concerns its movements. But general trend can be upwards moving with the market or downwards moving with the market. Chainlink is more resistant to it due to its central positioning as a sort of second layer solution. And that's the main reason why